me ask you a question. What does it mean to stay true to yourself? Does it mean to follow your own path? Stick to the morals and values and lessons you've been taught? Does it mean to not let the crowd define you? Does it simply mean to be your own person? Honestly, I think it is all those things. But in short, staying true to yourself means to not let others influence your way and stick true to who you really are. Now, let me ask you another question. What does it mean to not stay true to yourself? Let me tell you a story about a time when I did exactly just that. Toward the end of January this year, I was in a pep rally. I was bored, so I took out my phone to play on it. School policy strictly says we're not supposed to do this, but everyone else is doing it, so I decided I was going to. So during the cheerleading part, I took a Snapchat of a cheerleader who was my friend and added an inappropriate caption about her. Honestly, I did this as a joke, no harm intended, but later on, continuing the stupidity, I posted on the social media app Ask.fm. Ask.fm is a social media app used for asking and answering anonymous questions. Let's fast forward a couple weeks in this story. So at the middle of February, several of my guy friends were writing inappropriate things about a teacher on this same app. So I decided stupidly I was going to join in. So I did. I wrote negative comments about her, all of which were not true. Here's the thing. I made these decisions to fit in with my friends and follow the crowd. I'd been raised to be a leader, and I was not one in this situation. I should have told my friends to stop, but I didn't. In fact, I joined in. I knew this was wrong, everything from my snobby comments to the inappropriate picture, yet I still did them. I got in a whole lot of trouble for these actions. I'd been raised to be a leader, and I was not in this situation. And because I chose to do this, I had to pay a price. I'm not talking about the suspension or detention. I'm talking about the shame I felt towards myself, all of which could have been avoided if I stayed true to my identity and who I was raised to be. Let's get one thing straight here. Being your own person, especially in school, is not an easy thing to do. When you go against the ways of the crowds, you face the possibility of being made fun of, judged, mocked, or even ignored and shunned. Basically, you don't fit in. And in middle school, acceptance is everything. We always care about what our peers think of us, and because of that, it can lead us into becoming someone who we really aren't. If you're going to grow up one day to be your own person and have your children become their own person one day, free of the crowd's influence, don't you think, since they're going to be looking up to you, that you need to be your own person? When explaining to Scout why he is defending Tom Robinson and facing the judgments of others, Atticus Finch said, "The one thing that does not abide by majority rule is a person's conscience." I want to leave you with this question. What if we lived in a world where everyone stayed true to themselves? Thank you.